Once upon a time, in a world filled with noise, there was a quiet voice that never faded. That voice was philosophy. For thousands of years it asked deep questions. What is a good life? How should we treat each other? What is true and what is false? Today, in a world of fast news, social media, and endless choices, these questions matter more than ever. Think about the modern world. Every day, we are flooded with information. Some of it is true, some of it is false. Some of it is meant to help us, some of it is meant to trick us. How do we know what to believe? This is where philosophy comes in. One of its oldest branches, called Epistemology, studies knowledge itself. It teaches us to ask, what is the evidence? Who is speaking? What are their motives? In a time when lies can spread faster than truth, philosophy gives us the tools to think clearly. Now think about how we live. Many of us chase money, fame, or comfort, believing these things will make us happy. But philosophy asks, will they? The ancient Stoics, like Seneca, taught that real happiness comes from within, from virtue and self-control. Today, science agrees. Studies show that after basic needs are met, more money does little to increase happiness. Yet we keep running, always wanting more. Philosophy reminds us to pause and ask, what truly matters? Then there is the question of how we treat others. The world is more connected than ever, but also more divided. Politics, religion, and culture split people into groups that often hate each other. Philosophy, especially ethics, gives us a way to bridge these gaps. Thinkers like Kant said we should treat every person as an end in themselves, not just as a tool. Others, like Mill, argue that actions are good if they bring the most happiness to the most people. These ideas are not just old words. They are guides for how to live together in peace. Another big challenge today is technology. It moves faster than our wisdom. Social media shapes how we think, artificial intelligence could take our jobs, and genetic engineering might change what it means to be human. Without philosophy, we rush forward without asking, should we do this? What are the risks? Who benefits and who suffers? Philosophy forces us to slow down and think about the future we are creating. Even in personal struggles, philosophy helps. Many people feel lost, anxious, or alone. The modern world is full of options but lacks meaning. Existentialist philosophers like Camus and Sartre faced these questions head-on. They said life has no built-in purpose, we must create our own. This sounds scary, but it is also freeing. It means we have the power to choose our path, to find our own reason to keep going. Some say philosophy is just old men arguing about useless things. But the truth is, it is the opposite. Philosophy is practical. It is about how to live, how to think, how to face the hard questions every person meets in life. The problems of today, fake news, inequality, climate change, loneliness, are not just technical. They are deeply human. And philosophy, because it has studied humanity for so long, has much to say about them. The great philosophers did not all agree. They debated, they changed their minds, they made mistakes, but they never stopped asking questions. That is what we need today. Not blind faith in leaders, not quick fixes, but deep, honest thinking. Philosophy does not give easy answers, but it lights the way. So why is philosophy more relevant than ever? Because the world is changing fast, and we need wisdom to guide us. Because we are drowning in information but starving for meaning. Because in the noise of modern life, the quiet voice of philosophy still speaks, asking us to think, to reflect, to live not just with speed, but with depth. The story of philosophy is not finished. It is alive in every person who stops to ask, what is true? What is good? What kind of world do I want to live in? That is why, now more than ever, we need philosophy. not as a dusty old book, but as a way of seeing, a way of being. It is the map we need in a world that has lost its way.